Welcome to the spring concert of Jubilant Singers. We are now celebrating, a little bit early, the 250th birthday of the United States of America. Our songs today will reflect a lot of that with a few added extras. Please remember to turn your phones off. We don't need the competition. We have enough problems as it is staying on the pitch sometimes. Ringtones going on next to us. We do appreciate your being here today. I know the Reds are playing. I don't know how well after last night. And they may never play again after last night. So anyway, we do accept donations, and there's a basket in the back if you so desire. We do appreciate all of your attendance and attention, and we will begin. I'd like to introduce Dan Kruger, our director.
If you would all please stand for the national anthem. Flag is up here.
Hey Hello, and welcome once again to our celebration of America's semi-quincentennial, the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. Our concert today, like Deb said, is going to feature a wide selection from the rich variety of American music. The piece that we just did, Heleluyan, is a traditional hymn of the Muscogee Creek Nation, one of the great indigenous peoples of the American Southeast. The word Heleluyan is the Creek rendering of hallelujah, adopted into their language and sacred music, and then transformed into something entirely their own. The Creek people were among those forcibly removed from their homestead during the Trail of Tears in the 1830s. Yet their songs, their language, and their spiritual traditions survive. This piece is a testament to that resilience. Next we have an American celebration, a choral medley that weaves together some of the most beloved patriotic and folk melodies in the American tradition. From This Is My Country to God Bless America. Interestingly, the arranger, Brant Adams, was born in Gallipoli, Ohio. Got his bachelor's degree in piano performance at Capital University in Columbus, and got a master's in music theory right here at CCM. After that, we're going to pause for a moment of beauty and reflection with Hark, I Hear the Harps Eternal, which comes from the sacred harp tradition, also known as shape note singing, a uniquely American form of choral music that flourished in the rural South and Appalachian regions, beginning in the late 18th century. Shape note music used specially shaped note heads to help singers who couldn't read conventional music notation, making choral singing accessible to everyday people in frontier communities. And we close this set with something to get your toes tapping, Sing, 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 written by Louis Prima in 1936. But it was Benny Goodman's electrifying big band arrangement featuring a legendary drum solo by Gene Krupa that turned it into one of the defining anthems of the swing era. We hope you enjoy it.
Many, if not most, of these selections you folks will probably know. Please feel free to sing along with us if you would like to. We only ask a couple of things. If there's a soloist, they would prefer that you not sing when they're singing. They might come back there and, not like that. And take whatever tempo Jenny, our piano player, takes. Don't take my tempo, always take her tempo. But please feel free to sing along with us.
So let's shout it.
I would love to hear one of the older groups doing that just from sheet music or words with those little markings on it. Because there are places in here where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different things going on. And that was wonderful. Please give them another round. Thank you. I do have to admit that that was one of the pieces that when we ran through the first time, they went, no.
It's not even rudder. We have a treat for you on this next one, but you have to wait and figure it out.
Sing, sing, sing.
can't figure out who the proud mom is, we'll just kind of, thank you, ladies. That was awesome. Penelope and Savannah. They're both students at West Claremont, and they dance competitively, and so we thought, let's add this together. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Our next set brings together 3 songs that share a deep rootedness in the American spiritual tradition, each one carrying the weight of history and the lift of hope. We begin with O Shenandoah, a traditional folk song of somewhat uncertain origin. Musicologists think it began with Canadian and American fur trappers traveling down the Missouri River in canoes, and the lyrics referred to Chief Shenandoah of the Oneida Iroquois Nation and his daughter. Other boatmen on the river picked it up, and they all carried it down the Mississippi to New Orleans, where ocean-going sailors heard it and also picked it up, and carried it with them far and wide, both across the continent and around the world. Each group developed its own verses and references, and most people today associate it with the Shenandoah Valley in Virginia and the river there. Whatever its origins, it has always carried a sense of yearning for a place left behind, for someone loved and far away, for the broad and beautiful land itself. From that quiet longing, we move to the joyful anticipation of Soon and Very Soon, written by the great gospel composer Andre Crouch in the 1970s. Crouch was one of the towering figures of American gospel music, and this song draws on the deep African-American spiritual tradition of looking toward a promised future, a tradition born during the darkest days of slavery, when songs of hope were also songs of resistance and survival. Jack Schrader's choral arrangement brings out both the exuberance and the tenderness of the beloved song. And we close the set with When the Saints Go Marching In. Its roots lay in African-American gospel tradition, likely in the late 19th century, and it was taken up by the brass bands of New Orleans, where it became essential to the jazz funeral tradition, played in a slow, mournful tempo on the way to the cemetery, and in an exuberant dancing tempo on the way back. Louis Armstrong's recordings made it famous around the world. This arrangement is by the noted English composer, conductor, and arranger, Sir John Rutter, who nevertheless captures its American spirit beautifully.
I promised myself I wouldn't talk too much today, so I'll try to keep this short. But I realize that we don't put all of this vast wealth of information that Larry gives us in your programs, which saves us printing, etc., and makes you listen. It also gives the singers a little bit of a break. And sometimes we wonder how much of what Larry is telling us is actually true or Google. Or as my beloved granddaughter would say, yes, Grandpa, it's really true. So let's thank Larry for all that he does for us.
Hallelujah.
this point in the program, we would like to offer a tribute to the men and women who have served and continue to serve in the United States Armed Forces. Each branch of the American military has its own official song carrying the history and sacrifice of those who served under its banner. This arrangement weaves these themes together into a powerful choral tribute. As you hear the name of each branch, we invite you to hold in your heart those who served, and we ask that veterans and currently serving members of that branch please stand as you are able and be recognized. This music is for you, and we are grateful. you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That piece was arranged before the formation of the U.S. Space Force in 2019. We don't want to overlook those folks, so please take a moment to hold those people in your hearts too. And if anyone here happens to be a veteran or is currently serving in the Space Force, please stand and let us recognize you. Yeah. So moving on, now for something completely different. Another popular American musical form is the novelty song. So we offer Please Mr. Columbus, written in the late 50s and recorded by the Italian-American entertainer Blue Monte, who recorded a whole bunch of mostly Italian-themed novelty songs. This song claims to be the true story of Columbus' journey to the New World. It found a natural second life in the barbershop and glee club communities, where it's a perennial favorite. We then close our concert today with two of the most powerful expressions of American patriotism ever set to music. Lee Greenwood wrote God Bless the USA in 1984, and while it found immediate popularity, it was in the aftermath of September 11, 2001, that the song took on its deepest meaning for millions of Americans. Played at memorials, at rallies, and on radio stations across the country, as people searched for words adequate for their grief and their resilience. It has accompanied countless naturalization ceremonies where new Americans take their oath of citizenship. There's something in its directness, its simple, unashamed declaration of love for this country that cuts through the noise and reaches something genuine. And finally, one of the great choral monuments in all of American music. The melody of the Battle Hymn of the Republic began as a camp meeting hymn in the 1850s, then became the tune for John Brown's Body, a marching song of the Union Army in the Civil War. In November of 1861, the poet and abolitionist Julia Ward Howe visited a Union Army camp near Washington, D.C., and heard the soldiers singing the song. She awoke before dawn the next morning, and in a single inspired sitting, wrote the verses we know today. Verses that recast the war as a divine mission, a righteous struggle for human freedom. Published in the Atlantic Monthly in 1862, it became one of the most powerful songs of the Civil War, and it has never lost its power since. It was sung at the funerals of Winston Churchill, Robert F. Kennedy, and Ronald Reagan. So thank you again for being with us today. It's been our joy and our privilege. I'm not thinking this is such a good idea.
Please, Mr. Columbus, turn the ship around. Take me back, I wanna feel my 2 feet on the ground. Why you tell Isabella that the world is round? Please, Mr. Columbus, turn the ship around.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I praise the God above to I'm living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away.
There ain't no doubt I love
streets of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and from New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say,
I'm proud to be American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the land and Lord who gave that right to me. I will gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I'm proud to be American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the land and Lord who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless all you.
After rehearsal, or during rehearsal yesterday and today, we found that there are some interesting little beeping sounds going on that we think is either part of the AC unit here or the sound system. So if you hear occasionally little beepies, especially if they're in the wrong key, they're not Jen. She keeps giving us some weird looks.
I think it's like grandma's oxygen tank.
That could be.
Couldn't have
As Ronald Reagan said, never forget that freedom is only one generation away. We need to take back our country. Have a great summer and enjoy this